Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
In November 2022, President Muhammadu Buhari nominated Dr. Samuel Ogbuku from Bayelsa State as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. This appointment, which heralded a new chapter for the commission, came after intense agitation by the people of the region, who had long decried the reign of acting MDs and sole administrators for the NDDC, which was initially established to facilitate the development of Nigeria's oil-rich Niger Delta region. Since then, Dr. Ogbuku, who was reappointed by President Bola Tinubu in October 2023, has remained at the helm of affairs at the NDDC. A political scientist and seasoned administrator, Dr. Ogbuku is leading numerous reforms in the commission, including a bold policy shift from transaction to transformation. This new direction places strong emphasis on transparency, accountability, and equity in service delivery across communities in the Niger Delta. Born on the 19th of August 1975, Dr. Ogbuku is now 50 years old. In commemoration of his Golden Jubilee, we bring you a special package highlighting the life's journey of Dr. Samuel Ogbuku and his remarkable undertakings at transforming the Niger Delta through the NDDC, where he steers the ship of the Commission as its 17th Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer.
A head count of illustrious sons and daughters of the oil-bearing Niger Delta region today will without a doubt place the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Dr. Samuel Ogbuku, in the top tier of the list for obvious reasons. Before his appointment in November 2022 as the head of Nigeria's foremost interventionist agency, his name may not have commanded this level of public prominence. But that was not due to lack of capacity. Rather, Dr. Ogbuku was busy honing his skills, sharpening his acumen, and quietly amassing laurels while patiently waiting for his unveiling, which came at perhaps the most appropriate of times. True to the words of Vince Lombardi, who said leaders are not born but are made through their effort and hard work, Dr. Ogbuku's years of learning, service and value building have become assets of unquantifiable measure to many. From education to health, human capacity development and infrastructure, Dr. Ogbuku, as the Managing Director of the NDDC, is now instituting major reforms, implementing policies and programs, and executing projects to better the lot of the people in the region. His remarkable leadership and transformative vision distinguished him for reappointment in October 2023 by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who constituted a full board for the NDDC after years of acting managing directors and sole administrators.
I see Ogbuku as the first son of Niger Delta. You will see him as a patriot. He's full of ideas. I happen to have participated in one of the meetings the board and the directors of NDDC had with the House of Reps Committee on NDDC. I was amazed at the young man's articulation of both the challenges they're facing, how they intend to overcome that, those challenges, the type of synergy they want to build, and their projections on how to, be able even to, introduce some legacy projects.
Sam Ogbuku happens to be one of the persons, after somebody like Timi Alaibe and people like Wilson Nero, that is actually someone who grew from the agitation that produced the NDDC. So if anybody should be in a position to make sure that a great legacy is left behind. Is the present MD.
One of the nicest things the president did for us in the Niger Delta is to have given us Dr. Samuel as the MD of NDDC, a young man, versatile, very focused, young personality, humble, and very targetive.
Originally appointed by former President Muhammadu Buhari in November 2022, alongside other eminent Niger Deltans, Dr. Ogbuku's emergence followed severe agitations from the people of the region, who were tired of the Commission's inefficiencies, largely due to leadership instability. Dr. Ogbuku is a son of the Ijaw ethnic nationality. His father hails from Ayakoro in Ogbuku local government area of Bayelsa State, but he was born in the garden city of Port Harcourt in 1975, where his parents resided at the time. His academic journey began at Christ the King School, Orominike, D-Line, Port Harcourt. After obtaining his first school leaving certificate in 1987, Dr. Ogbuku proceeded to one of Nigeria's premier secondary schools, Government Secondary School, Borokiri, located in the heart of Port Harcourt. He sat for the West African School Certificate, WASC, in 1993. The young and spirited Ogbuku, determined to pursue a university education, gained admission into the University of Port Harcourt to study political and administrative studies. Ogbuku embraced student unionism during his time at the university, further sharpening his leadership skills and passion for community service. At this time, his passion for service, which grew rapidly, reflected in his keen attention to the welfare of other students. In 1999, he was elected national president of the National Union of Bayelsa State Students at the University of Port Harcourt, a position he held until the year 2000. During this period, he was also deeply involved in the activities of the Ijaw Youth Congress, IYC. Between 2003 and 2005, Dr. Ogbuku served as publicity secretary of the IYC Central Zone, where he further solidified his leadership and advocacy skills at the height of youth's agitation for a better deal in the oil-rich region. Dr. Ogbuku at the time personally championed several community-driven and youth-focused policy advocacy initiatives aimed at fostering development in the Niger Delta.
I'm not that surprised. There's nobody who genuinely goes through the IYC and then you are given an opportunity to serve the people and you will fail. And so for me, he's doing quite an excellent job.
In 2005, Chief Timi Praise Silva appointed him as his personal assistant. This marked the beginning of Ogbuku's active involvement in politics, a journey that would later see him become the Chief of Staff of the Governor of Bayelsa State, Chief Timi Praise Silva. He served in this capacity for 5 years from 2007 to 2012, when his principal was removed from office by a Supreme Court judgment. After this time, Dr. Ogbuku founded and managed Fulfilled Farms Nigeria Limited, through which he ventured into food production, livestock farming and agro-processing. Dr. Ogbuku, who was then a member of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, defected to the All Progressives Congress, APC, where he aspired twice to represent his constituency in the House of Representatives back in 2015 and in 2019. He went on to serve in various key APC committees, including Chairman Bayelsa State APC Governorship Inauguration Committee 2020, Member Edo State APC Governorship National Campaign Council 2020, amongst others. Between 2019 and 2023, Dr. Ogbuku served as Senior Special Assistant on Niger Delta Affairs to the Deputy Senate President, Senator Ovie Omagege. It was while he was serving in this capacity that he got appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of the NDDC. Dr. Ogbuku holds a postgraduate diploma in Industrial Relations and Personnel Management, a Master of Science degree in Political and Administrative Studies, and a doctorate degree Political and Administrative Studies, Development Studies, all from the University of Port Harcourt. Happily married and blessed with several children, Dr. Ogbuku enjoys spending time with his family and loved ones in his spare time, often radiating with the joys of spring. With all his educational qualifications and the many experiences from his early days in student unionism, through youth advocacy, political engagements and administrative service, it is safe to say that Dr. Ogbuku has been well prepared for the region-wide responsibility he now carries with remarkable ease, commitment and a deep sense of duty. Aside from these accomplishments, Dr. Ogbuku also holds the traditional title of Deputy Paramount Ruler of Ayakoro Town in Ogbia local government area of Bayelsa State, where his people continue to celebrate his contributions to the community and his far-reaching impact across the Niger Delta region. From his early days in office, he swiftly reorganized the administrative structure of the NDDC by reverting to the 13 directorates recognized in the NDDC Establishment Act. Transparency and accountability in service delivery then became the hallmark of his leadership, leading to the policy shift from transaction to transformation as encapsulated in the Rewind to Rebirth initiative. This strategic foresight, championed by Dr. Ogbuku, also acknowledged the reality of limited funding in the quest to deliver accelerated transformation to the largely underdeveloped Niger Delta communities and peoples who for decades have continued to suffer in poverty and the absence of basic social infrastructure. Under him, the NDDC also intensified the drive for collaboration with other development partners, including multinationals like Shell and Chevron, which operates in the blighted communities of the Niger Delta, as well as state governments, to deliver much needed development. The vision culminated in the hosting of the Commission's first ever Public-Private Partnership PPP Summit in April 2023, held in Lagos. A notable outcome of this summit was the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) with the Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas (NLNG) to deliver critical projects across the region. The Partners for Sustainable Development Initiative, which brings critical stakeholders into the budgeting process for the NDDC, policy formulation and project conceptualization, was revived under Dr. Ogbuku's leadership. One of Dr. Ogbuku's brainchild programs at the NDDC is the Light Up the Niger Delta scheme. Through this initiative, the NDDC is tackling crime and criminality while boosting socio-economic activities by installing solar-powered streetlights in communities across the region. Closely tied to this is the Commission's unwavering implementation of President Bola Tinubu's directive to complete major abandoned projects in the Niger Delta, a directive that Dr. Ogbuku is radically implementing to the admiration of President Tinubu.
Community development is a matter very close to my heart. I have some of your youth doing very well in terms of Niger Delta. Ogbuku, the MD of NDDC, is doing a good job. Encourage him to achieve more.
As of today, several of these have been completed and commissioned, such as the Ogbia-Nimbe Road and Ibeno Road and Bridge project. Beyond infrastructure, Dr. Samuel Ogbuku through the NDDC is paying close attention to the health and social well-being of the Niger Delta people. Initiatives in this regard include the revitalization of the Commission's free medical outreach, now in partnership with the wife of the president, Senator Oluremi Tinubu's Renewed Hope initiative. This partnership also accommodates the World Health Organization to deliver health insurance to the poor and vulnerable in the region, alongside other targeted health programs. Dr. Ogbuku's long-standing experience in youth advocacy appears to have inspired deliberate efforts to empower and build the capacity of the region's large youth population. On behalf of the NDDC, Dr. Ogbuku has entered into partnerships with USAID, the Embassy of the United Arab Emirates in Nigeria, and the Industrial Training Fund (ITF), amongst others, to design and implement various skill acquisition and capacity building programs for young people across the Niger Delta. Dr. Ogbuku's desire to increase the number of highly educated people in the Niger Delta inspired him to revive the Commission's postgraduate scholarship scheme with the addition of new local postgraduate scholarship program to encourage homegrown expertise. Early learners have not been left out, as the NDDC has invested in 45,000 U-lesson tablets to promote an inclusive and technology-driven learning experience. An active sportsperson from his days in Government Secondary School Borokiri, Dr. Ogbuku, along with his colleagues at the NDDC, recently hosted the first ever Niger Delta Sports Festival in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Dr. Ogbuku has keyed into the agricultural revolution championed by President Tinubu in the Niger Delta. This has translated into several crop cultivation and livestock farming initiatives across the region designed to boost food security and rural economic empowerment. A key testament to Dr. Ogbuku's leadership excellence is his success in forging an improved relationship between the NDDC and the National Assembly, a partnership that in the past has been marred by complications and friction. This understanding paved the way for the NDDC under the leadership of Dr. Ogbuku to propose its largest budget yet, 1.911 trillion naira, that was approved without hitches. Dr. Ogbuku's amiable and pleasant personality promotes the spirit of cooperation internally in the NDDC, as the board and management maintain a harmonious working relationship while staff remain well motivated for effective service delivery.
Since I took over about 1 year, 8 months ago, I have not been called upon to settle any squabble in the NDDC. And from all the testimony so far, you will see that the managing director, the board, they are working in harmony.
Dr. Ogbuku has demonstrated true leadership by translating the many visions of Mr. President and the NDDC board into tangible realities across communities in the Niger Delta. This has drawn commendation from several quarters. Some of these include the Heritage Times African Public Service in Marrakesh, Morocco, and the Sun Public Service Award 2024 by the Sun newspaper. Others are the Nigerian Army Outstanding Service Commendation Medal, NAOSCM, and the Police Support Recognition Award presented during the inaugural Nigeria Police Award and Commendation Ceremony 2024. Educational institutions like the University of Ibadan also named and decorated Dr. Ogbuku as one of its UI at 75 Ambassador Extraordinaire in October 2024, and just recently, the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, awarded Dr. Ogbuku the degree of Doctor of Public Administration at its convocation ceremony. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Mr. Oluyede Olanikbekun, also joined in the commendation.
And so, what I've seen in the past 2 years had actually convinced me that this man knows what he's doing. So, I congratulate you, Excellency, that in the MD of NDDC, you have a proud son of the soil, who we are proud of, and we want to identify with his vision for NDDC.
Staff of the commission who have worked with the managing director over the years also shared a few of his traits they greatly admire.
He's brought out the best, not just in me, but I think in the entire commission. He's an absolute leader, so to say. His mantra is transiting from transaction to transformation. That's what we've done. We've all moved from where we are, and of course, moved to a better place.
I think a few of the things that has made him distinct is that he's somebody who is intellectually clear, and that at every point in terms of ideas is willing to engage with you and believe in their superior argument, to drive whatever agenda, whatever ideas, whatever opinion that you have. And so he allows for a free flow engagement that makes it possible, not just that, okay, because I'm the managing director, is what I want, that should go. But he allows you to convince him that I have a superior argument, and which is good.
MD Chief Samuel Ogbuku, PhD, is a very charismatic leader, knows his onions, has a way of harnessing things in the commission, and in fact, he has transformed the commission from our low ebb right now to an enviable commission where even our rating outside has improved significantly.
So also did the Executive Director Projects of the Commission, Dr. Victor Antai.
About the Niger Delta Development Commission, protests, blocking of gates, people being violent and stuff like that. Since he came in, the story is different because he has the capacity and the large heart to engage and listen to diverse opinions. And he talks to everybody, no matter how lowly placed you are. He's willing to sit with you on the floor to talk to you. He's willing to sit in the marketplace to talk to the market women. He's willing to sit with the high and mighty to talk with the high and mighty. The militants in quote, he's willing to go to the creeks and talk to you. So that's the difference that Samuel Ogbuku came into the commission with. That's why you have the peace we are experiencing in the region, because he is always willing to engage.
As Dr. Samuel Ogbuku clocks his 50th birthday, this milestone transcends the simple celebration of another year of life. It stands as a profound tribute to his remarkable leadership and the transformative impact he has made across communities in the Niger Delta. Within and outside the Commission, this moment is a joyous celebration of unwavering dedication, outstanding service, and the enduring legacy he continues to build for the people of the Niger Delta.
Happy birthday, Dr. Sam Ogbuku. Congratulations. We celebrate you today because your life's journey has been defined by grace, by growth, by service, and the goodwill of remarkable people. For effect, providentially, this golden milestone of yours comes in the same year that the people of the Niger Delta are celebrating 25 years of the NDDC, an institution that you now lead, which makes this moment, all the more symbolic and significant.
My prayer for him is that the Almighty God continue to move Samuel Ogbuku from one level of glory to another level of glory. NDDC, like I've said, is just the beginning of the steps of climbing higher and higher. May God accomplish that thing which God has purposed for him. Because I see that young man, I see the way he works, and I know that there's a big future for him in this country and in this generation.
Congratulations as you turn 50. May God, who is your helper, who is your savior, who is your defender, who is your protector, continually let his light to shine upon you. Happy birthday, my boss.
We, myself and my entire family and the Shekiri at large, will congratulate him for his 50th birthday. That the Almighty God and our good ancestors continue to keep him, for his family, and for all of us. Once again, I want to say big congratulations to my brother and friend, Sam Ogbuku, for celebrating your golden jubilee, 50. You are welcome to the club.
And it's a privilege to share in the joy of Chief Samuel Ogbuku, PhD. I wish him a glorious birthday. May God grant him many more years of good health, many more years of success.
Happy birthday to our indefatigable MD.
As of now, I'm very proud to be a staff of NDDC because of Dr. Samuel Ogbuku. And I wish him a very, very happy birthday. May God bless him and keep him.
Happy birthday, boss. God bless you. God keep you. God protect you.
Dr. Ogbuku's visionary stewardship has not only fostered sustainable development, but also inspired hope and progress throughout the region. A fine, gentle man shaped by years of quiet tutelage, he has developed a deep understanding of how to chart a sustainable path forward for the Niger Delta, guided by the voices and yearnings of its people. For Dr. Samuel Ogbuku, it's 50 hearty cheers to a great son of the Niger Delta.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Well, here's wishing Dr. Samuel Ogbuku many happy returns of his birthday as he continues to make remarkable impact in the Niger Delta. Well, that's the size of our package on the program for today. Kindly note that you can also watch our program live on our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria on Mondays at 9 p.m., Tuesdays at 9:20 p.m. and Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria for live updates and many more stories. Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region, will be back same time, same station next week. Until then, you can follow us on our social media handles showing right now on your screens. Until next week, I am MAMODE AKUGHA thanking you for staying tuned. Bye for now.